What's going on, people? It's Mr. Dove back again with the All Talk Nottingham Forest show. I hope everyone's fit and well. And yes, it's getting close and close to the playoff game this week. 2 days to go. How is everyone feeling today? Comment below, people. Are you nervous? Are you excited? Tell me, people. Comment below, and we'll get your questions in and blah blah blah. House rules. If you are new to our channel, please do hit the like button. Subscribe if you know I am 25 away from 7K. All you do is hit the subscribe button, people. I am so close. Like I said, I've worked hard on my channel. I've done it for so long. But like I said, if you are new to the channel, if you're on Facebook as well, just go on my YouTube, hit the subscribe button, and it's easy. It's free. Well, if you want to come on my show, people, not it'd be like for 5 minutes. How are you? Just want to say, are you nervous about the season? That's all I want to know. Talk about Forest. I've got some people backstage. I was waiting for now to come on to talk about how they're feeling. Are they confident? Do we want Forest to go up? Questions about Forest. If you want to come on, the link is at the top below, people, and you can come on. Right, I've got my co-host with me. As everyone knows, I've got Glenn. How you doing, Glenn?
Very well, Dore. How you doing? Nervous?
Excited. No.
Excited. That's good.
I'm excited. Everyone keeps telling me this. Everyone keeps telling me, am I nervous? I used to be nervous, Glenn, but I'm not nervous. Are you nervous, Glenn? That's the main thing.
Not really, no. It's that kind of when you're a kid. You remember the 23rd of December when you kind of got the. Can we open the presents yet? Can we open the presents yet? Is it going to happen yet? And It's not quite Christmas. It's not quite the first leg of the semi-final, but it's close. And I'm starting to feel that kind of end of week. Saturday's coming round. It's nearly there. Really excited. Can't wait for the first leg. Can't wait for the second leg when I'm going to be there. But I particularly can't wait for Saturday. Hope we really go out and give them a good game.
Like I said, people, it's a massive game. And like I said, we've not been in the playoffs since, is it Billy Davis now? So people, like I said, how nervous are you? Tell us, people, in the comments. Interact with us. That's what the channel's about. Interact with us, and we talk about Forest. Right, before we get our first guest in, like I said, people, if you are the 63 people in, if you're new to the channel, please do hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. I'm 25 away from the 7K. So please, like I said, subscribe, and I'll be so excited if I do get there. Right, first guest, we'll get in Tim. Tim, give me a thumbs up, Tim. That's it. He's coming. He's ready. Right, here's Tim. How you doing, Tim?
All right, mate. It's you.
I'm
right,
not Glenn.
How you doing, Tim?
All right, mate. Thank you. All right.
How you feeling, Tim?
Very, very nervous, my friend. Very nervous.
Are you nervous? Why are you nervous? Talk to me.
Nervous in a good way, shall we say? Like as you've just alluded to, it's been a long time since we've been in the playoffs, and I've got butterflies today. Do you know what I mean? It's just starting to get there. I've got no doubts about the team. I think we'll go there. I think we'll get a result. We're quite capable at Bramall. And I think we'll bring them back to the City Ground, and I think we'll smash him.
Well, can you remember the 03-04 season when we lost?
Oh, mate. Yes.
So,
yeah.
I'm sorry to bring that up. I mean, I do apologise. Bring it up.
No. I can also remember the Blackpool game, which was shocking. Yeah. A little story for you. My ex-missus is a Blade. So, yeah, that could be interesting.
Is that why you got divorced?
Yeah, she mentioned it the other day.
Sorry.
She mentioned it the other day, but yeah, that's why she's an ex. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's one more. Like I said, it's been a mad season. So as a Forest fan, what's your opinion about everything? Like, we started bad. Cooper's come in. We started really good. What's your opinion on everything, Tim?
Well, I'll tell you what, Ben. The first 7 games were shocking, weren't they? Let's be honest. There's no other way to describe them. But then Super Cooper came in and lifted the whole club, lifted the players. It just made me wonder what, the old regime was doing with this same set of players, really. Bar one or two that we've acquired since. Complete turnaround. They've been absolutely fantastic to a man. You know, I mean, the dedication of that back 3 or 4. I mean, look at Cook against Bournemouth, absolute legend against Bournemouth. And considering what he was going through as well at the time, which we didn't know about, I thought was absolutely what a stalwart, brilliant, absolutely fantastic. So proud of all of them.
Tim, just a thought. Actually, you know, the last couple of days has been a little bit of information from John Percy and others about VAR and how VAR is going to be working in the semi-finals. That some were saying it's going to be, and now we're hearing it's not. Some of the top 6 perhaps suggested that they might want to introduce it, but some of the teams who'd agreed were lower down and didn't qualify to the playoffs.
I wonder who that is.
To be in the final. Do you think this is a little bit of a distraction, or having it at all is welcome? What do you think?
Guys, it's like somebody mentioned on social media earlier on, and I can't remember who it was, so shout out to them. It's not VAR that bothers me. It's the fact that not, you know, having Premier League referees do the semis and not have VAR in the semis, because they struggle, don't they? They struggle when they haven't got the technology to back them up, and they've proved that. I think in the final, if we get there, it's, you know, completely different. Sorry, Ben. When we get there, it's a completely different thing. When we get there, it's a different thing then, you know. But certainly, I don't agree with not having them in the semis. Yeah, for me, you either do one thing or you do it all.
Last but not least, Tim, like I said, big game on Saturday. What's your prediction for the game?
2-1 Forest.
Going for it.
Yeah. I'm confident. Tuesday. It's going to be tight. I'll go 1-0 Forest.
Okay.
I'm looking at that. I'll take that.
3-1 and aggregate. I like that.
I'll take that.
Nice.
Take that. You know what, Tim, before you go,
yes,
like I said, I mentioned on another show we had, there's been so many players that's been fantastic for Forest this season. What one player has been your player of the season?
For me personally, it's got to be. I mean, they've all been excellent.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh.
He's gone. Where is he? Is he coming? Yeah, I hope he's come back. You come back, Tim, before I get someone else on. I know there's quite a few at the bottom, so we'll wait for a few minutes. I don't know. Here he is. He's come back now.
Hello. Sorry about that. I'm not sure what happened there.
Don't worry, Tim. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, they've all been excellent to a man. For me, it's got to be McKenna. Absolutely superb. You know, he's been under the radar a lot, but you know, people are only just starting to talk about him. But he's been magnificent all season, and you know, long may it continue. He's been great.
I'm loving it. Tim, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for coming on.
To meet you guys. Thank you for having me on, Mr. Door.
No way. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you, Glenn. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, dude. Thank you, Tim. Right, so that's Tim. 100 people in. Thank you very much for the 100 people that coming to watch. Take your time to watch coming on. If, like I said, if you're new to my channel, please do hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. Like I said, I'm Ben, it's the Door, and this is next to me. There's Glenn. Like I said, if you want to talk about Forest, the link is up above and come and chat. Right, next we'll get on this. Like I said, there's quite a few people. I think the next one we'll have at Berta. So he's from Canada, so I'm going to love to get him on. Here he is. How you doing, my friend?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm not too bad. I'm buzzing. I'm excited. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I am feeling great. This is my first season as a Forest fan. I started right at the beginning, and I was because I wanted to pick a team in football, and I was like, I want one in the championship, so maybe I could follow their journey up. And then so I just picked Forest just on like a whim. I was like, okay, Nottingham Forest. Okay, that's a cool sounding name.
What a start.
Wow.
It did
really?
not start off well.
Wow.
People in the comments, give a clap to this. Listen, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. You know what? Talk to me. Like, who made you? What made you? Come on, talk to me more, man. Talk to me more.
Yeah, for sure. So I've always been a soccer fan or football fan, but I didn't have access to it very much growing up. So it was World Cup to World Cup, basically, is where my support would be. Club football wasn't something that I followed. My mom's from Eindhoven, so I was a PSV kind of follower for a while. But then when the Canadian women won the gold medal at the Olympics, I fired up FIFA because I was like, hey, that's awesome. And so I just started to play some FIFA, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna pick a team, and that's where I picked a team on FIFA. I'm like, okay, I'll just play this team, and then I followed along with Forest. So it's been an amazing journey.
Wow.
And I started
What a
watching
season to
games
start,
live.
man.
Yeah.
Right. But
Wow.
you just said it was a start season, but the first 7 games, how did you feel though? The first 7 games.
It was one of those things where I thought, okay, like maybe this isn't the club to follow. Like maybe I should just like pick
Man,
another
props
team.
Props that you kept with it though. Seriously, that's awesome.
Yeah, well, I just was following along on Instagram, and when Cooper came in, I was like, okay, let's see, and then it just started like game after game after game after game. It was just like absolutely fantastic. And it's magical. Like I then started buying stuff. I've got a hat, I have a hoodie and some sweatpants. So
Wow.
yeah, it was great.
Cool.
And yeah, people are talking about Larea. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
let's talk about Loreo. How did you feel when he signed for Forest?
That was so cool because it just kind of is happening all at the same time for me. Of like, I just started supporting this team, and then they sign a Canadian. So I saw that on Instagram. I was like, a Canadian is joining this team, and he's really good. So I'm really excited. And when he started to get some more time, I really excited.
Wow.
Yeah, fantastic first season.
Yeah.
And so
Okay.
watching that has been absolutely great. And now like Canada are back in the World Cup, which is,
Yeah.
I mean, I was a little kid, like I was maybe like 6 years old or something like that when they were last in there. So yeah.
So how many games in did you realize that you'd made the right choice of sticking with us?
You know what? Pretty early on,
Nice.
because there's just something. I was watching a few days ago, and the guy from the States was talking about. There's one of the earlier guys was talking about, like, there's just something magical about it. And I as I was starting to follow Forest, I was like, okay, I'll pick a Premier League side. My wife makes fun of me for saying Premier League instead of Premier League. But so I picked Man City as my side, and they were also on a really great run, but there was something different about following Forest, and I think it was like the fans, and like watching. I started watching games live in January, and caught, I think, every single game since like the international break. And it's just been like watching the fans and hearing like the Mull of Kintyre and all of that. Like, it's just been great. And I catch myself like humming along and all that sort of thing. So it's been just a great. And I've been reading every Wikipedia article. I watched the documentary on YouTube about the I forget the name of the owner, but like that bad ownership period where like Forest really it looked like things were almost Derby County like.
You're on about Fawaz?
Sorry?
Are you on about Fawaz? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, those years.
Don't talk about him. No. He's banned from the channel.
But I've been watching, and I've been looking at like old matches, and it's been great.
Yeah. So what's been your favorite game so far this season? Like, since first season. So what games to highlight for you?
Liverpool, because just how cool that was, and like to only lose by 1 is pretty amazing. If a couple things had gone right for Forest, we could have maybe faced Man City. Probably wouldn't have won, but how cool would that have been? So that would have been fantastic. So that was maybe my favorite, just in terms of like the story and the scope of it. The one that I cheered for the most was the Swansea one, just recently. Like that one, just like the goals. It was great. Loved that one.
Yeah. To put a Larera aside, then, which player is really kind of which number would you have on the back of that shirt, for example?
I really like Brennan Johnson.
Yeah.
I really like him. I really like Worrell. I think he's great. Well, all of them. But yeah, Brennan Johnson. I hope he can stay. I hope he can stay.
Yeah, so do we.
We hope we always hope he stays, but we've got to get to the Premier League.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're in the playoffs and everyone's nervous. But how are you feeling? Like, how are you feeling about it? It's 2 days to go, but come on, talk to everyone. How are you feeling? Right.
I feel good, but I'm coming in it as somebody who's just joining this ride really late. For people who have been through since 1999, who have been like sitting here waiting and have gone through relegation and season after season after season, I'm starting to try to like see it from that point of view. And so I get it. For me, I'm feeling good because it's just like, hey, this has been great. And I'm kind of looking at, if playoffs doesn't happen, then how good will the team possibly be at the start of next season? So that's what I'm kind of looking at. That's how I'm feeling. And I think that we can get through to the final.
There's a question for you, and this is for you about this. This is from Josh. He's giving me £25 about us. You need to watch the Man City v Forest 3-0. You made the right choice as well. You're a legend. Right, last but not least, I was like a legend. I can't believe this. His first season of being a Forest fan. That's crazy. Last but not least, are you confident Forest can do it? Like I said, it's been so long, 24 years, but can Forest do it?
Yeah, they're in. They're in.
This is exactly how we should all see it, right? We've all been around the block. We've all been through this so many times. The fact that you're coming in, having had none of this before, and you're so up for it, that's exactly how we should all be. Right?
I'm loving
exactly
this.
It.
You're one of the.
I'm so excited. It's 8 a.m. here in Canada on Saturday when the game takes place. So I've gotten up at 5:30 in the morning to watch games on work days and like weekends. And my wife and I were in Mexico a couple weeks ago, and so there was 2 matches during that week when we were in Mexico. So I had separate time to like watch. And there was one time where I could watch it while sitting on the beach, which was really amazing. So it's been great.
You're a legend. This is one of the favorite guests ever. This is one of his first season as a Forest fan, and look what's happening. Started really bad, and now look at us. Legend. Last but not least, let's say, what do you think of Steve Cooper? He like said he come in Forest, and he's, as a fan, what do you think of him?
Well, there's something, that magical quality. I think that's kind of there with Cooper, and I think here's why. There's that magic about Forest, Cooper, and all the players, all the fans that are pretty vocal on social media. You see them in the crowd. That's why I am now like a Forest fan for life, because it just like connected and clicked with me. And like you can see that with Steve Cooper in like after the match is just taking that time to like go around the pitch and like just like doesn't matter if it's at world famous City Ground or anywhere, like he still takes that time, and you can just see that. And just watching like Instagram stories, and you can see the players like they're connected to him. And I wonder how many of them are like, ooh, I hope my loan contract can stay a little bit longer if we can extend that. It feels it. Like I feel that, and I hope the players feel that. Like I hope they feel that from the fans, and like it's a club that's on the rise, I think. And it connected to me in Alberta, Canada.
Last but not least, I've got to answer this question. When are you coming to the City Ground? I think everyone will love you to come on. I think there's a question here from Sunny D. Get your flight over to Tuesday, lad. Come on.
Yeah, I wish I could.
When are you coming? Everyone wants to know. People in the comments. Do you want him to come? Come on. Do you want?
I would if I could. I really would if I could. I got a few plays that I'm directing here in Alberta that go up in June, and I have to be here for that. But I am planning on coming out to. I've never been to England, and so my wife and I are planning to make a trip. And
You've got to come.
Nottingham is on the list, so I will be out there for sure.
Oh, you've got
and
to. Now,
yeah,
people,
watching everything.
Everyone keeps saying it. I see in the comments as well. This is from Kay. Book your plane ticket.
So we just
I'll have the air miles. Listen to me.
You know what? If somebody books me tickets and they fly me out there,
you put a comment.
I'll go.
Get a chance to get to Nottingham. I think you love it. You love it. And
it would be if yeah. I would love that. I for sure will be watching 100% from my desk at work. My boss is amazing because my boss he lets me watch during the day. So
that is legendary. I'm definitely before the season finishes, I'll definitely get back on the show. This guy's a legend. I can't believe it. First season. That is mad. He even got a voice top on. That's more than crazy. But look.
And I got.
Oh my! Listen to the comments. Show Berta some love. See me some love.
I'd have a kit. I would have a home kit, but they're all sold out. They've been sold out for. That tells you something. They've been sold out since January. I can't get one.
The new kit will be out soon, so you can definitely get a new kit. So
yeah.
You know what? It's a legend. You know what? Thank you very much for coming on the channel.
When I do come to a game at world famous City Ground, I'll wear a full kit.
Doing a Des Oldham! I'm loving it! Des, are you watching this? Des, are you watching this? Des Oldham, he's doing the same thing as you. I'm loving it. You know what I mean? It's been
full kit.
You know what? Legend. But it's been a legend. Thank you very much for taking your time. Legend, my friend.
Thank you. Up the forest.
Up the forest. Peace and love, Robert. Legend. Legend. Oh, what a legend. People in the comments.
Who you got coming on next? They got big shoes to fill.
Whoever's coming on next, you've got to fill the big shoes, like I both says. Next, we've got we'll get Eve on. Eve, you watching? Thumbs up, Eve. That's it. How you doing, Eve?
Hi.
How you feeling, Eve?
Bit nervous.
You know, why are you nervous, sweetheart?
I don't know.
What players have you been impressed with this season?
I've been impressed with Spence.
Yep.
And I've been impressed with Ryan Yates. I've always rated Ryan Yates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've been impressed with Brennan Johnson as well.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think of Steve Cooper, Eve?
I really like Steve Cooper. When he was first appointed, I was thinking, what if it doesn't work out? But I'm glad he's got us into the playoffs. So,
we've got Sheffield United soon. Eve, are you confident that we can beat Sheffield United?
I'm hoping we can beat them. I'm confident at the moment. Yeah.
You confident like me? You are confident like me, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, yeah, I'm confident.
Oh God, I'm loving it, Eve. Are you going to go to Wembley if you make it?
I'm not quite sure if I can go to Wembley, but I'm coming to the game on Tuesday.
Oh, you come to the game on Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm loving that. I'm loving that. I'm loving that.
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous about coming to the game on Tuesday. So
why are you nervous?
I don't know. Sometimes in the past when I've been before, I've seen us lose before. In the past, I remember the first game I went to see when I was 13. We lost 4-1 at home to Coventry, and I was thinking I'm a bad curse on Forest.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not bad. You're not. You're not. Don't say that because we're doing well.
Okay.
So don't say that, okay, Eve?
Yeah.
Eve, last but not least, are we going up?
Yeah, we are.
We're going up, yeah?
Yes, we are.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it, Eve. Like I said, keep smiling, okay, Eve? Like I said, if you want to talk to any Forest fan, you know where I am, okay, Eve?
Yeah.
All right. Peace and love, Eve.
Nice to meet you, Eve.
Up the Reds. No, Eve, up the Reds.
Up the Reds.
That's it. I'm loving it, Eve. Peace and love, Eve. See you soon.
Okay.
That's Eve. She's a lovely lady, Eve. I saw her quite a lot of times at Secret Grand, and she's a lovely with people as well. So people in the comments, show Eve some love, man. Glenn, how are we loving all this so far? 126 people, Glenn. How are you feeling, Glenn?
Come on. Yeah, good. I hope they're all subscribers, Dor.
Yes, people. There's 127 people. I'm on my way. People, subscribe to my channel. Please do it. Like, I'm 25k, 25 away from 7k. This is coming from Des. He doesn't know what FWD means. It's horrible, Des. Des, stop moaning, Des. Stop moaning. Everyone subscribe to Do Daily as well. Everyone subscribe to well. Let's get through the comments before we get the next guest in. This is number one, Eve, one of us. She is 100%. From Grant, Eve is a legend. She is a legend. Shay said, "What a legend!" See, Eve, you got so much love from this. So much love. As well. It's nice to see Eve on tonight as well. Love it, love it. This is great. I've just subscribed, pal. You better subscribe as well, people. Get me to 7k. Get me to 7k, people. Before the show finishes. Right, next one. Right. Who should I have get on next? It's quite a few. Right, Burger, put thumbs up. Get your thumbs up, Burger. That's it. How you doing, Burger?
I'm all right. Are you? Hey.
I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. Are you nervous?
I am. Yeah, that took a long time to set up.
Why are you nervous? Why are you nervous? Come on, talk to me. Why are you nervous?
Why am I nervous? Oh, I'm nervous about Saturday.
Don't be nervous. But listen to me. Would you ever think? Right, let me ask you a question. Would you ever think we'd be the playoffs after the start we made?
No, not at all. I genuinely thought we were going to get relegated. Genuinely.
Yeah, so why are you nervous? Yeah. You don't even seem nervous at all. Does she, Glenn?
Right.
No,
right. I am nervous. I'm more nervous because getting to the Premier League would be unreal. It would be amazing. However, I'm more nervous that if we don't, that we're going to lose so many players that we all know and love. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's perfectly normal. I think that the great thing about Cooper is that should we lose some players, and I know Spence and others may well be going, it's unfortunate that they're going to be finding next season in the Premier League, even if we're not. The great thing about Cooper is that contacts that they've developed over the last season and had previously, and also the flavour, the way that Forest play football now is going to be massively attractive to players who are wanting to get a little bit of that for next season and looking to use this, just as the under-18s did earlier in the week, Brogan, as the next step onto what we hope will be automatic for the following year. I'm not going to suggest that we're not going to talk about that yet, but I'm not as concerned as some are about if we don't retain the players we've got, that there won't be similar players already lined up in terms of succession planning, that they're already going to be putting a stronger squad together next season than we've got at the moment. We're going to need to do that even if we're Premier League, aren't we?
Yeah,
so that's
true.
Yeah. Brogan, I know this is going to be a daft question, but who's been your favourite player this season? I know it's a stupid question. I will get to it afterwards. Like, I want Brogan to show a tattoo, but tell everyone who's been your favourite player.
It's Brendan Johnson.
You know what? Show everyone the tattoo. Come on, don't be shy.
Well, it's going to be upside down, isn't it?
No, show people the tattoo. Go on.
Can you see
everyone,
it?
See?
I love it.
Look at the tattoo. That is Brendan Johnson. That's a legend. People in the comments, show some love to Brogan, man. Big game. Like I said, it was a massive game on. No, let me hear. What's been your favourite game this season?
Honestly, it's got to be the one against Bristol City. Lyle Taylor's penalty, and then the second. It's got to be. It's got to be. When he did the penalty, I thought that was it. You know, it was a draw. I never expected that we were going to get a second at all. Unreal.
Did you go?
No. I watched it at home. Well, I was watching through my fingers.
Last but not least, Brogan, like I said, big game on Saturday. Do you think we'll win? Are you confident that we can get the result, get to Wembley?
Yeah, definitely. I think if you'd asked me this a couple of months ago, probably not. But now I think we're going to Wembley.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Hey.
People, come on, show some love to Brogan, man. Are you going on Saturday?
No, however, you might see me because I don't live too far away from the Sheffield United ground, so I am gonna come and say hello, but I ain't got tickets.
If you see me, just punch me in my face. I'll let you have that one, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, Brogan, it's been a legend. Thank you for coming on. And one more thing, up the Reds.
Up the Reds.
Peace, love, Brogan.
See you later.
Cheers. That's Brogan. Like I said, she's fantastic. She showed me a tattoo at the whole game, and yeah, lovely seeing Brogan. Right, next one. There's quite a lot of people. Jack, thumbs up. That's it. How you doing, Jack?
Good, mate. Yeah.
I'm not too bad. Jack, how you feeling?
Quite confident. The start of the week started off a bit nervous. Obviously, we all know that Forest can do a Forest, but it seems different this time. This just seems that just not quite a cockiness, but an arrogance about the team and the club. They know they're going to go into games and give whoever they play a decent game. So I'm confident we can do well.
Did that feeling on earlier in the week have anything to do with who we're playing on Saturday and Tuesday?
Not really, no. I think it could have been any of the three, and we'd all be feeling the same. We'd all have the bit of nerves in there just because it's a playoffs. It's built up to be nervous, which is why it can make or break players. And let's see who comes out under the pressure.
So Luton was drawn against us for some time, wasn't it? And then Sheffield United. How do you feel about that compared to some of the other options of Huddersfield or Luton then?
I think Sheffield United, in my opinion, are the best drilled team out of the three. They've been there, done it before, they've all been promoted, and that same core group of players who went up to the Premier League and then come back down, they're still there now. They've just built little players around them, like the Sanderbergs and things like that. But the main core of the team has still been there, so they know how to do it. With Luton and Huddersfield, obviously Huddersfield got promoted quite a few years ago now. But I just think if it's our time to do it, it's now. In my opinion, we are the best out of the four teams in there, so we've got to do it.
Yeah, totally.
What player have you been impressed with this season?
Obviously, everyone's going on about Spence and Jono and Davis, but I just think that there's one man that's been consistent for the whole season, and that is Scott McKenna. He literally, he's a rock at the back. He just doesn't get beat.
100%.
Yeah.
What's been your favourite game this season?
Obviously, the Derby game at home where we was just a class above them, and it's been nice this season to say that for the basically the whole season that we beat them all year. It's obviously previous years they've done us, they beat us in league positions and things like that. But in my opinion, the game is a strange one because we lost, but was the Liverpool game because it shows how far this group of players have come to go toe-to-toe with arguably the best team in Europe. They didn't shy away from it. They didn't get scared or anything. They went for it. We just come out unlucky. That's all it was.
Yeah, totally. So who do you think is going to start up front on Tuesday, Jack?
Surridge and Jono.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No Davis.
Any thought about the rumours about Davis and that we've heard? You know what Cooper's like sometimes about keeping things under wraps.
Cooper comes in my workplace every single morning, so I'm going to try and get a little bit out of him to see if Davis is going to be in there. Basically, when the last week when he said Colback, Zinkernagel and Surridge was all out, he came in and I asked him, and he basically just laughed it off and said it was for the media. Basically, he went. he basically said that they was going to go under fitness tests, but he knows they're going to play.
Right.
So I'm going to try and get a bit out of him for Davis.
So he's tried it once, he's going to do it again, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm loving that. Massive game for us, Jack, on Saturday. Can we do it? That's the main question. Can we do it?
I think we can, yeah. If you go back to the game we had at Bramall Lane earlier in the season, we was by far the better side in that. They obviously got the goal and we had to pinch it right at the end to get a draw out of it, but we was the much better side in that game. So if we go there and put performance like that, even if we get the draw, if we go there, then I'm confident we can beat anybody at the City Ground, absolutely anybody, because I've watched other fans and things like that, and they literally say the crowd at the City Ground sucks the ball into the net at times. So I'm convinced we'll get the win at the City Ground. Just go to Bramall Lane, get a decent draw, and come home with it.
100%. Last but not least, I know as I'm a YouTuber, I like to promote other people's YouTube channel. Jack, before you go, talk about your YouTube channel so people can subscribe.
Yeah, so it's J27. I've done it for a few years now. I've had a bit of time off. I used to do match day vlogs just like yourself. I've also done explicit highlights, so I take like the highlights from the game and put like a funny voice over it and everything. I will be bringing it back. I'm going to be vlogging the game on Tuesday. I didn't manage to get tickets for Saturday, but I'll definitely be there Tuesday. So I'll be vlogging that one, and hopefully Wembley if we get there as well.
Hopefully, I'll meet you as well. We'll do some stuff as well together. So if it happens, then me and Jack will do something on our channel and do something together. But Jack, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for
You
coming
too, guys.
And as well, people, make sure everyone subscribes to Jack's channel. And like I like to promote everyone's content as well. But yeah, it's been a pleasure. Thank you, Jack.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah, dude. Peace and love. Right, so that's Jack. There's 142 people in. Thank you, everyone, for coming on as well. Subscribe to the channel, people. I am 22 away from 7K. So if I can get 7K before the stream's done, it'd be much appreciated, please. So subscribe to the channel. If you have, please comment in the comments. Have you subscribed to the channel?
I was on when you went through 6K, so let's do 7 as well, Dor.
Come on, people. Just hit that button. It's completely
Ryan
free.
Yates away.
All right, next one. I can see Dan dancing around. I can see AD there as well. I can see Ethan as well. I can see Luke as well. But let me get. I know there's so many people. Right, let me get AD in. AD, thumbs up. That's better. How you doing, AD?
All right, mate. How we doing? All good.
Are you nervous?
No, actually, I'm not.
I'd like to see that. I'd like to see
Okay.
that.
I'm not going to say why, but why so confident?
Well, it's just the way we started, the way we've been playing recently. All right, we've had a couple of odd games, but you know we can't be on form all the time, can we? We've got to have one or two bumps in the road, but no, I'm all good.
Good.
What's been your favourite game so far this season?
Now you're asking.
Come on, let's talk to me.
Probably the Leicester one, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a good result, wasn't it?
I just think it's a bit different from Derby. Obviously, they're East Midlands as well, so it's obviously the rivalry there as well. Obviously, not
Ada, listen, Ada, no, listen to me. They're not our rivals. There's any Leicester fan watching this. We're not your rival. Next question, Ada.
But it's East Midlands still. So all right, Dor. If we get promoted next season, if we get promoted this season, sorry, and we play next season, are you not going to call it an East Midlands derby?
No.
Why not?
There's just someone across the road thinking, "Hi, be my mate." No, not their mate. Just someone who just wants a connection with us. So no, they're not our rivals. There's your answer.
Fair play.
Right. We've asked the people what should be your favourite player this season. What should be your player that stood out for you?
Obviously everyone's mentioned the whole Spence and Johnson, and I've quite liked Cook. I think he's brought a bit of stability at the back, along with obviously McKenna and Worrell. Them three at the back are just a different kind of, they're a different kind of back three. But yeah, probably Cook, to be honest.
Last but not least, like I said, a massive game. People's not nervous. Some people are nervous. High feeling. It's like it's been the first playoff since Billy Davis. High feeling, man.
Obviously, the last game against Bournemouth gave me it was a bit of a down, but I'm still confident we can do it.
Before we go,
I'd like to see us.
Carry on.
I'd like to see us get a draw on Saturday, to be honest, and then finish it.
No. Forest fans, right? I'm sorry, Ed, I'm going to throw you on the bus, right? We are not going for a draw. I'm sick and tired of Forest fans thinking, let's go for a draw, then win at City Ground. It doesn't work like that. If Nike comes to City Ground and give us a hiding. No.
They won't. No.
People in the comments, do you want a draw on Saturday? Ed, Glenn, do you want a draw on Saturday?
I was asked this early in the week, actually, and as the week goes on, I wouldn't accept it. Obviously we're going to go out and try and win. That's very much Cooper's mindset, isn't it? And they're going to set the team up to win. So I'd be reassured with a draw, but I would much prefer a win going into the second leg.
See,
that's not too much of a spin on the fence.
Come on, Eddie.
Always positive, mate.
Yeah. Last but not least, like I said, I don't know if people know Eddie. He does things for Men United, and he's got a charity event coming soon. Eddie, talk to everyone before you go. What do you do, and what are you doing soon?
Right, give me a sec. I'm getting a bit lost here. Give me a sec.
Oh my days! It's on days.
That's better.
Talk to me, Eddie. Tell everyone what you do.
Yeah, so basically, I run Men United. It's basically a charity football team, obviously in Nottingham, for dads that have lost their kids. Obviously, I lost my son back in 2018. Started the team up in 2020. Had our first game last year, and then we've got the next one this Sunday at Carlton Town.
Okay, so how can people wait? What time is it, and how can people come?
So kickoff's 2:00. Gates are opening at 1. Obviously, if people can't get down, there is a GoFundMe at the minute. That's on the Facebook page. I've shared it to my page numerous times. So if people want to donate to that, if they can't get down, then obviously they can do that as well. Obviously, if you want to come down, it's just pay on the gate. We've got Lee Wood coming down. He confirmed the other day that he's coming. Yatesy was meant to be coming, but obviously with playoffs, he's got a train, so that can't go ahead, unfortunately. But silver linings.
What I'll do, like there's people, Eddie does fantastic work for Man United. I'll get his link as well. I will put the link in the description, so people go nice on. If you've got a few pennies, support man. Like what I do, I work hard on what I do. I love to see other people working hard on what they do. So what I'll do, Eddie, I'll send me a link through Facebook or whatever, and I'll put a link so people can donate.
Nice.
But it's been a pleasure, Eddie. Thank you very much for coming on my channel, and hopefully,
thank you for having me.
Hopefully, you can come back on my channel and we celebrate and promotion.
100%, mate. 100%. Open top bus tour in the city centre. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't drive. Just don't. You're not driving.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't know.
There'd be too
wait. Your uncle said it. Your uncle Craig said it. So definitely, you're not driving.
Oh, what does he know? He don't know nothing.
All right. Thank you. Cheers, Eddie.
There'd be too many people stood around the bus for it to even move.
Right, Eddie.
Cheers, lads.
It's been a pleasure. Cheers, Eddie. Thank you, Eddie. Right. So that's Eddie. I think, and like I said, people. I will put the link in below, people. So people go and support Eddie. He works hard on what he does. Right off, here we go. We've got Dan the man. He's celebrating backstage. Bloody hell. Here we go. Hello, Dan. How you doing?
All right, mate. You?
I'm excited, man. How excited are you to the season?
You know what? It's been a really good season, to be fair. I mean, to say how we started, I mean, we gave everyone a 20-point start. And after that, it's just been probably one of the best seasons I've watched for us. The football we played, just been awesome. And some of the results as well. I mean, Bristol City away, how we did it. And right at times we came back from 1-0 down to win. It's just been unbelievable. It's I can't fault the lads. I mean, been awesome.
What player have you been impressed with so far this season?
Yatesy.
I'm loving it. That's it. I'm loving it. Why? How come?
You know what? It takes some flat off fans. I mean, the last couple of years, it took some right flat. And you know what? It loves the club to bits. Been through the club, academy, and all that. And I mean, I got a couple of county fans as mates, and they all said that they rate Yatesy. And I look at him this season and how we've gone from being probably as fans say, the worst player at the club to the best player. It's unreal.
Any questions for Dan?
Yeah, just on that, Yates. What do you think has been the difference and the thing that's changed lots of people's perception? We're all very much in the Yatesy camp, but what do you think has been the most or the subtle things that Yatesy's done this year, perhaps to change so many people's opinion of him?
Being able to express himself, because think about it, all the managers he had, Granker, Houghton, Sabri, they all sort of put the handcuffs on him, say, you got to sit there and just play. Whereas Cooper, they just give him the freedom to play. and because he's got given the freedom to play, he's able to play his game, not Kwan, Sabri and Houghton wanted him to play. Yeah. So he's been able to play his own game, and now he's winning fans over from it.
Yeah, for me, he's been a lot more like a quarterback, hasn't he? He's just as soon as he's got the ball, his turn to face. As I teach anybody playing basketball or anything, you turn and face the target first, and then he's got lots of options playing through the channels. I think that's been his strength. The fact that he's sitting just behind Zink and others, that gives him a bit more space to then play those balls through.
Yeah, and being able to play like 10 meters further forward, like we're not sitting back and just playing. He's being able to get behind and get forward a lot more, which helped him, and he's scoring goals for fun.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, definitely.
Ask 2 more questions. What's been your favourite game so far this season?
Been too many. I mean,
so many. People in the comments. What's been your favourite game? I'll get as well. People in the comments. What's been your favourite game? I'll tell Glenn in a minute what his favourite game. But in the comments, people get involved. People, what's been your favourite game? What's been your favourite game, Dan?
There've been too many. Like I always remember Bristol City away because I was at darts and the treat came in. I was watching it and the treat came in saying 1-1. Then next minute it was 2-1. So I was like, but I'd probably say the best game for me is probably West Brom at home.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was good. That was good.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There've been games throughout the season where we've been like probably first half good, second half not. Second half have been really good, but West Brom from start to finish was really good.
It was a good result, but I think after that sending off, it's my opinion, people. I'm not trying to disagree with Dan at all, so I just don't want to think that game was comfortable when that player got sent off.
Yeah,
so I think it was a fantastic performance because, like I said, they're a good side, West Brom, but I just feel that it was too easy for us. It was like a training game for me.
And the atmosphere as well that night, because I can be very critical of the fan base because we can jump and out players back quite quick. But that night, our fan base was just awesome from start to finish.
I'm loving it. Last but not least, how's your nerves been this week? Massive game on Saturday. Dan, I know you're nervous, Dan. But
no, I've been quite good. I've been quite good all week.
I'm loving it.
I mean, how can you be confident on the Cooper? That's the main thing because we've been that good all season. Well, since Cooper been in, how can you not be confident?
I'm loving it. Right, before you go, Dan, like I said, I know everyone knows who Dan is. People know, like I said, Dan, tell everyone, man, who you are, because I know most people won't know who you are, but Dan, get people to subscribe to your channel, talk to people about it.
Obviously, I do Talk Forest TV. I'm 62 off from 2K, so
subscribe to people.
Obviously, get me there before Door. Let me get the words out. Get me there before Door gets to 7K. I'd get Dan one day. Flowers.
You what?
Yeah, honestly, if you get me to 2K before Doors get to 7K, I get Dan in one knee with flowers. It's just
you're right, Dan. It's fine. It's fine, Dan. People subscribe to Dan. Like I said, I like to promote it with people's channel.
Yeah, I'm on all the socials.
Yeah, people subscribe to Dan. He's a character, a joker, and like I say, it's good to have Dan on the channel. But Dan, it's been a pleasure, Dan. Hopefully, you can be back on the channel before. Hopefully, we win the league, Dan. But it's been a pleasure, Dan. Thank you very much for coming on.
Yeah, thank you.
Peace and love, Dan.
Nice one, Dan.
Right, next one. We'll get Ethan. Put your thumbs up, Ethan. That's it. He's ready. How you doing, Ethan?
Right, lads.
I'm not too bad. How you feeling, Ethan? How you feeling?
Nervous.
Why are you nervous? Glenn, talk to him, Glenn. Talk to him. I'll drink my drink.
You're not nervous about talking to us about the game on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's giving you the most nerves about Saturday? Or the facing Sheffield United?
What a brilliant season it's been. I mean, saying I think it was 7 games with only 1 point. I mean, and to say we're now going into the playoffs, it's amazing. But it's just, we could pull a classic Forest and just snap out of it and go back to the old way.
We could. What do you think we would need to do to perhaps make people feel less like that in terms of the first half, perhaps at Bramall Lane?
I think just play how we've been playing in most of the other games of this season, because most of the performances have been amazing. I mean, our away performances have been great. Same with the home ones, and yeah.
So, did you watch the press conference with Cooper this morning?
No,
he was talking about setting up. He was talking about setting up for Sheffield United. What do you think they'll do? Perhaps that was different to Hull or Fulham, maybe that would give them that edge when it comes to the return leg.
Ooh.
Do you think they'll do anything? Change anything?
Not really. I mean, the Fulham game was decent. I mean, them points were really good against the team that's broke a record for scoring the amount of goals.
Yeah.
But no, I think they won't really change much at all.
Yeah, I agree. I think that the changes they made with Hull were necessary, weren't they? But perhaps it may have had an impact on how we played the first half.
Yeah.
Ethan, what's been your favourite game? I've seen there's loads of comments. People saying Leicester, people saying Derby. What's been your favourite game so far this season?
There's so many. I mean, Bristol's up there. I mean,
you'll never beat. No one will ever top Bristol City away. No one. And if you've not saw the vlog, people, go on watch it. It's one of the best vlogs I've ever done. So people go and watch it. I think it's on the second best viewing one on my channel. So go and watch it, people. Carry on, Ethan.
I was on the phone with my mate at the time.
What was your?
And I saw it was 1-0, and I celebrated when we scored the first one because I thought, yes, we scored a penalty. At least we got a draw. Good point. Next minute, my mate's dying because I'm shouting, jumping round. The mum shouting at me, "What the hell's going on?"
Loving it. Right, but before Ethan, people in the comments, what did you do when Forest got that second goal? I want everyone to say, put in the comments, what did everyone do, man? If no one saw my vlog, go and watch it. I went absolutely berserk, and I've never felt like that in my life. But people in the comments, how did you feel? And I'll put the comments up. Last but not least, Ethan, like I said, it's a massive game on Saturday. Can we do it? The question is, you look like a young lad. You've not saw the celebrations back in the day, but are you confident about Saturday?
Yeah, I think we'll get a good result. I do think we'll make it to Wembley, and I really do think we can do it all. I mean, being back in the Prem would be amazing. I mean, I haven't been watching football for that long, but these past couple of seasons that I have been, it's been amazing.
Loving it. Right, Ethan, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for coming on. Like I said, hopefully you can celebrate to witness as well. But how old are you? So to ask, Ethan, how old are you?
I'm 14.
Right, 14. So he hasn't seen nothing. He hasn't seen nothing yet. But Ethan, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for coming on, and hopefully you can come back on my channel and do a celebration.
Yeah.
Right. Peace, love, Ethan. Thank you very much. Cheers. Before we get Luke on, I'm just going to get through the comments, and then I've got our super chat, and this is from Brogan. Brogan, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for the £4.49. Love heart and the Berta as well. Thank you very much. I'm going to get through the comments as well. I hate when Gary does this. Watch the door scream like a girl on the floor, still filming. Listen to me. I fell. If no one knows the story, I fell, and I'm going mad. Like any other Forest fan, going mad. So people like it, go and watch the vlog. I went, mad. A couple of look for the comments as well. People Dan getting some love as well. Laugh aloud, super Dan. This is from Ben. It's disappointing there isn't going to be a VAR for playoff semi. I don't think I could take it if you're getting mugged off by another ref. Glenn, what do you think, Glenn? It's a bit disappointing, isn't it? I know people on social media saying we've had so much bad decisions with VAR, referees. But what's your opinion on it?
Yeah, I'm trying to be optimistic with that actually, and going in with an open mind, hoping that the EFL are going to get it sorted out, and that we're going to have referees that are going to be very, very clear and up with the game. You know, you saw last night's decision; that was absolutely appalling. We're due some good decisions. I'm certainly not thinking too much about it being a tie deciding decision like last night's was, perhaps. I'm trying to stay optimistic about it, but it's the standard of refereeing at that senior level just isn't good enough, is it? And I very much hope that the decisions and the outcome of both games, including the final, are based on stuff on the pitch rather than the guy in the black.
100%. People, comments. What do you think about VR? There's no VR for semi-finals. That's opinion. I'm a bit disappointment, but at the same time, we've got to deal with it. I think it's going to be happening for all 4 teams, not just for Sheffield United, Luton, Huddersfield. So it is what it is, and if it happens, it happens. It don't. But it is what it is. Right, I'm gonna get Luke on. Luke, put your thumbs up, Mister. Are you ready? That's it. How you doing, Luke?
Yeah, not too bad.
How you feeling about this week? Are you ready?
I'm not nervous at all. I mean, my dad is much more nervous than I am because obviously he witnessed the Sheffield United game in the playoffs before. I'm just totally nonplussed. I mean, it's Forest this season. It's a totally different entity to any other season I've ever seen. So, we'll see what happens.
Love that.
There's been so many players, like I said, I've mentioned to everyone else, there's been so many players been fantastic for Forest. It's hard to pick one, but who's been your player of the season?
Colback, purely for the most stunning goals I've seen
for a while, especially the one against West Brom. I like people. I like to apologise. I said I did slag off Colback as well, so I do it. I did apologise. I think 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, whatever it was. But Colback, I do apologise for this. I know your missus watches this, so I'm sorry. But carry on, Luke.
Yeah, specifically the West Brom and the Preston goals for me at home were just total screamers.
Yeah. Key goals at QPR away, wasn't it, as well?
Oh,
yeah,
definitely.
He's had a good season helping us there, hasn't he? Yeah. Not quite worked out how many points he's earned us, but it's a significant number, isn't it? Particularly when we're potentially going to be losing positions. Yeah. Great player.
And he's playing out of position.
Oh, absolutely.
That's another plus side of you.
You saw on that point, actually, didn't he play left back for Forest when we played Sheffield United at home last time? It was relatively early because Lowe couldn't play, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Relatively early. I think that I know he's been injured and he'll be back hopefully on Saturday and again on Tuesday. But I think he's a completely different player. He's a more experienced left back at that position. I don't know if Lowe would be able to play in the final, but what do you think about that Lowe Colback positioning there?
Personally, I just play Colback if he plays the semis because to get the momentum. I mean, putting a player in just for the final cold is a bit risky. One for the player itself, but also for the team.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. If he gets us to the final at Wembley, he's deserving of that place if he fit, of course, isn't it? Couldn't agree more.
Definitely.
Luke, I said it's a massive game on Saturday. Do you think that we can get the result? Because, like I said, I mentioned that I wanted Sheffield United in the semi-final because of what they did in the 03-04 season. But who did you want? Like, who did you want in the semi-finals in the playoffs? Who did you want?
I really wasn't bothered. I mean,
okay, I'm loving that.
As long as it wasn't Middlesbrough, that's the only thing that I was worried about, getting Middlesbrough, because I just wanted Spence to play.
Love that. This is just a naivety of youth, isn't it? They've not had this. It's a little bit like the Canadian fella. They've just not had these situations before where we're thinking back to stuff. It's exactly, we've been playing this way all year. Why not continue, right, Luke?
I saw the 2 Billy playoffs right at the start.
Right.
But again, it's totally different to that this season.
Yeah.
100%. Last but not least, Luke, can we do it? Can we get to Wembley and make the Premier League?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm loving it. Loving your confidence, Luke.
No question.
Loving it. But Luke, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for coming to the channel, and
Nice.
hopefully you can come back on the channel when we are celebrating.
Hey, hoping.
Right. Cheers, Luke. Thank you very much, Luke.
Whereas,
Cheers,
Take care,
dude.
Luke.
Right. There's 139 people in. Thank you very much for everyone that come to the channel. We've gone past the hour mark. I think we'll round up on what's happening on here. Like I said, there's 2 days to go to the playoffs. Glenn, after everyone's positive messages, is he crashed? Oh, he's not. Is he crashed? Is he crashed?
here.
No, I thought
I'm still here.
he's here. Is he still here? We're just rounding up, Glenn, on everyone's positivity. Like, it's good to see. Like, I'm positive. Everyone seems positive, and it's everyone seems like ready. People in the comments, are you positive about Saturday? I am. Glenn, how you feel about everyone's positivity?
Strangely, the Luke and the fella from Canada, it's just given me this. I shouldn't be thinking too much about. I shouldn't be looking back. You know,
Yeah.
I'm like Yates. I'm looking forward. I'm not turning and playing back anymore. I'm looking forward now. Completely changed my mindset. I was really excited building up to the game, and before the show we were talking, Dore. I was a little bit, a bit nervous, a bit unsure as to how it's going to go. Just go in on Saturday and give them a good game and take a draw or a lead, hopefully a lead, back to the City ground, and we'll sort them out. If 3-1 becomes like your man was saying, if 3-1 becomes the aggregate score over the 2 fixtures, that will be a great way of coming into the final. A lot more positive momentum, little dip from Hull perhaps, but that's what we need. A little bit more positive momentum into the final from 2 good performances, no injuries. That's what we want all the way into the final, and it'll start on Saturday, hopefully with a win at Bramall Lane.
Hopefully, that's what I'm praying. So I said, I'm confident. I'm not nervous at all. Like I said, I want to check United. I got him, and that's why I'm not feeling anxious. I know I've been on social media today, and I saw the comments. People are nervous. Be scared. Don't be, because people need to remember the start we had, and then now look at us in the playoffs. So I think people need to chill out. We'll be fine. Fine.
Yeah.
Before we do,
actually, Dore, I'd prefer to play Sheffield United over 2 legs than them in the final. I think over Luton and Huddersfield, we've got far better chance to beat them. And we just get 2 stabs at the blades or the blunts.
100%. Before I do, I want to look through some comments. And this is from Andrew. Awesome stream, Mr. Dore. Watching from CO. What CO? CYR? Where's people? Andrew, where? I don't know where that is, Andrew. Do you know, Glenn? CYR?
No.
People, Andrew, where's that from? Tell me in the comments. I don't know where that is. People in the comments. What is it? Cyprus? It could be. People in the comments. Where are you watching this stream? I love to know, because like I said, it's good to know where everyone is. I love it when people watch this. This one. This is from my guy Lennon. See you at Wembley, though. Hopefully we do. I want to get to Wembley, because I said to everyone, I don't know if no one knows. I've never been to the old Wembley. I've never been to the new Wembley. I said to everyone, I am not going to Wembley till Forest get there. So hopefully, we beat Sheffield United both legs, and we go to Wembley, because I'm not going there. I refuse. So, people in the comments, have you been to Wembley? Have you been to Wembley, Glenn?
I have, not to watch a football match. I've been to Wembley many times in the 90s to watch us play, and then the new Wembley only to watch some American football. I took a group of kids on a tour as well around there. That was awesome.
Oh, okay.
Just the stadium was built.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Right. Oh, so Andrew, I'm watching from Australia. I'm loving Australia, loving it. So thank you for watching from Australia, Andrew. This guy's a legend. He's from. If you didn't watch the show, watch it back. This guy's a legend. Forest fan for the first season. After the stream, when the season's finished, go and watch the start. Absolutely legend, this guy. I'm definitely gonna have him back.
Nice.
Where's the one? This is from Josh. He's from New Zealand. I think I had Josh on the show not long ago. Josh, I had you on the show, didn't I? Han said, my man Handy, legend. This guy. He was on my show 2 seasons ago. I love you back on my show again. Can you email me, please? Please do email me if you can. And yeah, I think we'll wrap up there as well, people. But yeah, Ben, it's been a pleasure, people. Another fantastic show. The 135 people that has took time and listen to me, Glenn, and other Forest fans as well. I'm on 59 likes, people. If you get me to 100 likes before the stream close as well, it'd be much appreciated. And it tells people how much subscribers am I away. I think I'm sorry, people. I think I'm 120 away. I'm 21 away, people. If you are new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 7K before I get to Sheffield United away on Saturday. But yeah, Glenn, it's been a great show, hasn't it, Glenn? Another great show.
Really enjoyed it. Thanks for everybody's comments. Great to meet a few people I've only seen on Twitter. Some young guys who are giving us this positivity and just not having any baggage from previous fixtures. That's exactly what we should all be, man like Luke.
Yeah, 100%, people. But like I said, I know it's been a long season, and I appreciate everyone that's put comments on my channel, subscribe to my channel, all that. Like I said, it's good to see people enjoy, talk about Forest, and it's exciting times. But yeah, like I said, people, it's been fantastic. Thank you everyone for coming on. Tomorrow, it's a preview show with a Sheffield United fan, Johnny from Shoreview is on. That's going to be another exciting one tomorrow, and he's a funny guy. He is a funny guy. He hates Derby as much as I hate Derby. So people, 9:30, straight after I think the first leg, Luton Huddersfield. Straight after that, we'll be live as well. It's going to be another fantastic show. Right, people, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for taking your time for coming on the show as Glenn. And Glenn's a legend. I keep praising Glenn every single time, but he knows why he's a legend in my eyes. But it's been a pleasure, people.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, please do hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you tomorrow at 9:30. Peace and love, people, and up the Reds.
Up the Reds. Come on, you Reds.